creatures, return their planeswalker. Counters on our woofers. Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're all having a magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. Today, we have a brand new deck. Simic Tempo is tearing it up. A lot of people are worried about Ren and 7. Don't worry about a thing, you guys. I've got you covered. We're going to break down the deck list, talk about strategies, synergies, showcase all of that in the gameplay footage, and of course wrap up with our final thoughts. That's what you have to look forward to within today's video. So while you're here and I've got your attention, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and definitely join our community Discord available within the Linktree link. Maybe even become a Patreon if you love what you see here today. With that out of the way, thank you guys one more time. Let's get into today's deck. All right, Simic Tempo, best of one standard, 2.0 average mana value with 24 non-creatures and 16 creatures, 20 land with a few MDFC lands here within the wall rate disruption, which is really nice. You guys know what it is, Delver of Secrets. Holy Toledos, this is a good card. 1/1 for 1, and at the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card. If it's an instant or sorcery card revealed, transform the Delver of Secrets. It's going to become a 3/2 with flying. As early as turn 2 on your upkeep, you're smashing in for very consistent damage this way early game. Jasperia's Sentinel ain't got shit on Delver of Secrets, which is really, really cool. Moving away from that, there's the Spectral Adversary, a 2/1 with flash and flying. When it enters play, pay 2 any number of times, put that many counters on the adversary, and then exile that many artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. Not exile. Phase out that many, and the difference between the exile and phase out is the exiles, when they come back, re-trigger the ETB, and they will have Summoning Sickness again. Phase out, no ETB because it has not re-entered play. It just comes back into play, right? It re-exists. It's still stayed in the same board state that it was in before. And then that haste, well, you won't have haste, but it just won't have Summoning Sickness, right? So those are the differences. May as well go over them while I had that slip up. And this is great. Flash, flying, cool. If you don't have to counter your opponent, boom, here's another flyer. We're dealing more damage, which is great. And then finally, we have the Bounding Wolf, a 3/2 with flash and reach. Very good, and this wolf is doing a lot of work in the current meta. Dragons? What dragons? You know what I mean? And I know you're saying, well, it's a 3/2. How does that work? Well, we have things like Quandrix Command, put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature, return creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. Now, these are the 2 main focuses that we use within the card. However, you can counter artifact or enchantment spell as well, and have target player shuffle 3 cards into their library again, which is fine. That's kind of like our third option. And the artifact and enchantment only if we can counter one of those, which isn't all the time, but they do exist, right? So Quandrix Command is amazing. Those +1/+1 counters are going on your creatures with flying, your creatures with unblockable. What do you, unblockable what? Well, Suspicious Stowaway is a 1/1 and cannot be blocked. It's a daybound side of Seafaring Werewolf as a 2/1. The Stowaway, when it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, discard a card. The Seafaring Werewolf, just draw a card, which is really, really good. So if we can get this out early, A, it's unblockable, B, we can power it up, and C, it draws us cards, which is straight fire. We have the Malevolent Hermit, a 2/1, we can pay 1 to sacrifice it, counter non-creature spell unless its controller pays 3. It comes back through Disturb for 3 as the Geist. 2/2 with flying, and non-creature spells we control can't be countered, which is actually fairly nice. These are all of the creatures that we have in deck. It's going to be enough to get the job done. Lair of the Hydras as well if we are prey of a field wipe. But again, there's counter magic. You shouldn't be getting the wipe, right? You should just counter that. Stop it. Keep attacking, you win, right? So you don't really need to focus on recovering from the field wipe because it's just not going to affect you. With this out of the way, there's a lot of counter magic here. Decisive Denial, non-creature unless they pay 3, or it's a fight effect. The fight effect is irrelevant unless we have the wolf powered up, potentially, or there's a small creature that just has really high value. But really, the counter non-creature spell for 3 is great. We have Walrus Disruption, counter unless they pay 1. Disdainful Stroke, counter 4 or greater. Flip the switch, counter unless they pay 4, and create a 2/2 zombie with decay, which is more damage for us, which is really, really nice. And then as far as getting that damage in consistently, well, it's things like the Geist Wave, returning permanent to its owner's hand. If you control that permanent, draw a card. So this can actually protect us from removal, as well as opening up our attack lanes. Fading Hope, return target creature to its owner's hand. If the mana value is 3 or less, scry 1. Again, protecting our own flock if we need. Otherwise, opening up those attacking lanes. And the same thing goes with Ponderous Command, which we mentioned earlier, to return creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand, right? So there's plenty of bounce effects within the deck to keep those attack lanes open. Make sure, you know, that the wolf can smash down as much as possible. We have Consider, look at the top, put it into the graveyard, draw a card, only if you want it into the graveyard. If not, we'll draw that card. Opt, except for Scry, it's Surveil, but doesn't say it's Surveil, which is still pretty good. All things considered, it's cheap. You can, you know, look at the top 2 of your library, basically, helping you find that counterspell, helping you find that bounce spell, whatever it is you need. That is, that's the deck, you guys. That's all we have to offer here. We have the Snarl for consistency alongside the Pathways as well as the basic land. So that's the deck. We do have a sideboard, which is no longer active because I was running... Oh, there we go. I was running Divide by Zero, but I switched it to Geist Wave because, you know, there's nothing that Simic Tempo really needs from the lessons anyways. And if we can just draw a card instead, you know, I really like that. And we're still opening up the attack lanes and we've got counter spells for the other stuff, right? So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck tech. We'll slay into today's gameplay footage. And then, of course, when we're done that, wrap up with our final thoughts. Let's go! We draw first. A nice hand. Eye Twitch is good. Delver. Adversary. Command Stroke. Rakdos to the Painter. Gross. So we might be stroking earlier than we thought. If there's no stroke, we have our Adversary. Here comes the turn 3 Emberstorm Predator, which is good. Just a merchant. That's good too, I guess. Definitely not bad. They keep the treasure there. I don't think it's worth blocking. Do they have removal for 1 and they spend the treasure on it? No. We don't stroke, we can command on their attack. Another Shambling Ghast. Holy Toledos. It's actually really bad for us. Because they can use the gas sack in response to whatever we do. Third adversary is kind of crazy. We can potentially dodge removal here. Or counter and play it vanilla. I'm gonna let it enter play. Oh, no, we fucked up. I fucked that up, because it can sack these gas at will. I was gonna bounce it, but it can tap in response to what we do. We got it to phase out. Where is the transformation of this Delver? My god. We're shy on mana. They have lethal on the return. For 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops. Sorry. I do it through pictures, not reading. Give me a break. Or do we just hold it? Let's hold it. Because we can do it on their end step, have an enchantment and artifact counter as well. Or we're just dead here, actually, right? The dragon's got to tap before it attacks to kill the secrets, I guess. What the heck? Take 3 damage, stopping 2 of it. We should have taken all the damage. My bad. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or 1 land. Well, no, more than 1 land. They're hitting for 1, 2, 4, 5 only. Bounce the Twitch, adversary goes up. Big hit. Big hit. We have a stroke on the dragon. We're going wide enough that the Twitch can't do it itself. They have to kill the ghast, kill the adversary. No, that wins us the game. Holy, I didn't think we were going to make it through this. Wow. Woof! Very, very close. Very, very close. This is like a pretty good hand. Really, any hand with a Delver of Secrets is cool. It's gonna get the job done. Ghast is really good, though. Do you think they have a turn 2 sacrifice to kill the secrets? Don't you dare. They do have it. I'm pretty sure they do. But we can now bounce it and scry if we need. Shoot, it's a land. And we've got like 4 forests in the whole deck. There's 3 of them in our hand now. That's pretty funny. Counter Magic up next turn. Wolf up next turn. Fading Hope gets us through the day. Come on. Well, that is a good card. Let's hit for 1. Match the damage. Passing our turn. If we go Adversary, we can hold up Fading Hope. Unless they tap out. But we just counter this. We get the Decay. The Chariot is godlike. What a good card. It's a nice hit. They're gonna make the treasure. If we phase it out, it can't. But it's our turn. Just leave it. I think we could have phased it out and avoided the decay. That's something I've got to figure out for science, but I don't know if I want to do it right now. I'm pretty sure we could phase it out, and then when it's self-sacked, it's like not in play to do so. I'd rather just fade it out and get the attacker, I guess. I say fade it out, but phase it out is what it actually is. A decent hit. We have the wolf up next. We're so close to lethal. For some reason, this still has the animation on it. It's pretty cool. It's like that broken circle. It's definitely not supposed to be going off still. They're looking at us like, is that still phased out? It looks like it is. Yeah, bro, it's phased out. You can't touch it. Sorry. Oh, that's a good card. But we're good here, right?
We prefer not to fight, but we also will not heed the trees. They prepare for war.
Let's just bounce that. Tree folk. Oh! Smells like lethal to me, baby. Decline. I need that in my hand, please. Why not play the Delver of Secrets? It's fun! Counters on the woofers. Oh, cancel. Return and counters. Return their planeswalker. Counters on our woofers. Beautiful. I like that. I really, really like that. And it all was stemming from the adversary's phase out on our beloved Delver. And then who doesn't love the Wolf? And we were lucky enough to top deck lethal through our Quandrix command. All right. I mean, this isn't great, but it's definitely not bad. Having this stowaway with potential protection from Fading Hope and then Geist Wave isn't that bad. Snarl is a go. Land in play. Let's take a look-sees. Graveyard, because they're going to be a creature deck. Unless they have a turn 2 Ranger class. I say it goes to the grave. Stowaway in right away. And then they play like a werewolf and we bounce it for 1. I think. Daylight! Dayman! Champion of the night, man. The Dayman cometh? Oh my god, that's got to be a deck name for us. Yeah. We get burned pretty bad there. But it's fine. We attack. Draw and discard. End our turn. Nightman! Woo! And then hopefully they push into their Ranger class. I might just play the adversary and bounce the token. We'll take 3. Hit for 4 in return. Draw a card. Oh, that's good. 1 bounding wolf, please. I like this. I mean, this is a 3 mana value. Fading Hope is going to mess up this broken brow. Whatever. Whatever. 3 damage doesn't ruin us. We're racing at this point. They tap out. They gain life. Wolf in play. We didn't cast 2 turn. Shouldn't this be daylight? Or nightlight? You know me. I can't tell. Let's attack. Waiting for 3 confirmed. They might trade with the wolf. We are at risk. But hey, whatever. Let's actually just grab some goodies here. Actually, I don't need that. Maybe I do. Draw and discard here. Kind of looking for a blue land, an island off the top. Because we've not played a land this turn. That would give us access to some stuff. Consider goes. Island out. And our turn. So not too shabby, right? If this wolf can, like, hang around here. Another Magda. That's why they're so open with the first. Yeah. Oh, you're smart. What if I don't care about 5 damage? We take the damage. We bounce Magda on the end step. Ooh, they've got more shenanigans. It's a good thing we waited. What you got, Willis? What you doing over there, Willis? They can't replay it, and I don't think they can kill the wolf for 2. Maybe. This goes... They're gonna kill our adversary. Nice. Shoot! Hit for 6. Discard the land, get that out of the way. Nighttime. I don't know. We did because we didn't cast on our turn. We definitely, I don't think, double casted. I don't know how we went back to daylight. Magda's fine. I guess we should have considered first. Taking this damage again, 6 damage. Think. Let's draw first. Push Arnie back. Taking less damage is good. Yes! I think we're good. I mean, the Delver can block the land. Well, that does nothing. Oh, they're sacrificing their land. Now that is interesting. I'll keep that land there to discard in case we go back to daylight. Got him. And the decay takes us home. Flip the switch is pretty nasty. I love how he holds up the zombie arm, and the other zombie arm has the sickle in it. Oh. What's that last card in hand? I think we're good, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna take it. Nice. It can't block, though. Please transform. Please transform. Please transform. Thank you. Woo. So we're hitting for 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no. Oh no. The wolf stays back? We're down to 4. This thing can't block, so send it in. We need a really good draw off this stowaway. Whew. That is a clutch top deck. Oh! Maya, I told you if you kept that program running, we were taking you walking. Good girl. What a draw, baby. Woof. Night Wolves. Out in effect. I guess I don't understand how this transforms. Like, I know... Like, we didn't cast a spell. So it I know how it goes tonight, but why does it come back today? We bounce the land. Tokens on the flyer. The land makes another creature, right? So we get rid of that. They could have some hexproof, but it would still targets us, so we'd still get the counters. And now I think we're good. Like, they're out of mana, I believe. They have a Jesperious Sentinel. I'm gonna cry. Oh no, we can counter. We have the counter. We are safe. We are safe. Who knew Wari's Disruption would be so clutch? As long as they didn't drop a land. Oh, the land comes in tap. So even if it is a Sentinel, we're good. Woo! Oh, if the opponent casts 2 spells. I see. Yeah. Let's smash in. I'm not sure what they have, but we're fine. This actually is feeling pretty good. I like this quite a bit. It's clutch when you get it. Oh, get roped, streamer. Hello, good game. Bye-bye. Clutch match. I was worried. I was like, man, I don't know if we're gonna get this. And now we're right as rain. We can use both of our spells here, right? Bouncing one other thing, countering another, putting more +1/+1s. Maybe on our unblockable creature. That would be smart. We did it on the flyer because it was the blocker in that last situation, but it's always really good to put them on the unblockable creature. What a way to end the match with a little salt, right? I'm a big fan of salt. Like, if I had to pick salt or sugar, I love that salt, man. And I actually don't, like, I'll eat popcorn, don't eat potato chips, but if I had a salt lick, like, I'm a straight up animal, a beast, baby. You could lure and trap me with a salt lick. To anybody who doesn't know what that is, like if you have horses or like you know, wildlife, they will just like lick the salt, and it's just like a big brick of salt, like, you know, massive brick of salt, just solid salt, and the animals go nuts for it. We gotta, you know, we're wilding out. We gotta go full Attica, right? Yes. Thank you so much, friend. Good game, regardless. You almost had us. So I really, really liked that. Going first, a great help. But we don't have our Delver. I mean, the Consider is good. What's up, Maya? I know, it's walk time. You just make sure topdeck.exe is working perfectly. Get on that wheel, make sure it's all charged up. And then we'll get to that walk in no time. Yeah. Screw your program. I think it goes to a grave. It's not a creature. Now, where's that? Disruption is good. They only have 1 land, and that's their only 1-drop? No. Well, I mean, should have played the land first, could have countered it. We need a creature. Hello? I've not had this problem yet with the deck. We should have just mulliganed. I'll take the damage. I'd much rather bounce this. Oh, sorry. Not the counters. Return and shuffle. I was like, hello? I think just the shuffle in general is going to really help us out. Well. Denial's probably not too helpful. Take the damage. It's good. They'll get to keep the clue token if we bounce it. But we do. I mean, just trying to hold on. We do have a real counter here. Really nice denial. They only have so many non-creature spells in the deck, right? If for one, that's fine. I don't know where all the creatures are here. Like, we've got our counter magic, but what the heck, man? There's plenty of them. Like, a Delver's at 8%, the Hermit's at 4%, the Adversary's at 8%, the Stowaway's at 4%, the Wolf is at 8%. Like, add all those up. It's a lot of percentage points, man. This is not a mana. So that's a Chariot. Gets hit with a Disruption. I love it. I don't know what's up with this draw, though. Not a single creature. I don't really care about the Sentinel. Not when we're looking at a tracker and stuff. I may need to attack with it and surprise put counters on it if they do a weird block. We could also counter the artifact. I think returning a Sentinel to their hand matters at all. I'd rather grab these 3 creatures, I think. Or not creatures, 3 spells. We finally find an additional support character. And it is nighttime. I don't think we'll ever get it back today. We're not double casting on our own turn. Oof. Maybe Stroke's not doing it. Oh, it's nighttime for them, daytime for us. I see. I'm gonna toss the stroke. I could have bounced it, but I want to wait. It's still really bad. Hermit's a little late. They power up and take the draw anyways. Ouch. Now it's nighttime on our side. We flip the Delver. Draw counter magic, which is irrelevant. We need a bounce spell. Oh, we want to turn on the Jets, but we don't get there. It's a lot of lands here. They have the lair they can bring out and stuff, so that's just game. Welcome back! Did you guys enjoy today's gameplay footage? If you did, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and become a Patreon today, available within the link tree while you're there. And actually, everybody should do this, whether or not they want to become a Patreon and support me like all the cool kids do. You know, join the Discord, right? We've got free contests, tournaments, giveaways, you name it. Lots of cool stuff. Great way that I've been giving back to the community for all of your support. So I really do appreciate it. Talking about the deck now, how do we improve it? Where do we go from here? I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm feeling that this is pretty close to perfect. Maybe more Wari's Disruptions, more Selinde Visions, maybe those instant speed MDFC lands could be the key. Balaged Recovery, this is another option, even though I think it's sorcery speed, but the MDFC lands will allow the Delver to flip more frequently. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. One more time, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to all your friends, your families, your cats, your dogs, whatever it happens to be, baby. Woof, woof. More importantly, have a magical day, and we'll see you soon in the next